Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a discussion video for today. We're going to be going over a massive statement from Melissa McBride. Shit, man, this was unexpected. We have a announcement from her confirming that the scene in episode 3 of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, where she acknowledges to Antelico, or is that his name? The new guy, right? But anyway, she talks to him and she basically says that she has a friend that has a brother in Spain. And obviously we've done some videos discussing that this week. Well, Melissa just came out and confirmed that, oh yeah, she's talking about Rick Grimes' brother. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so, alright, so here I was sitting there thinking, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. No, she just straight up confirmed. It's Rick Grimes' brother. That's what's happening. So, okay, that lines up a few different things for me. For one thing, I can't believe she just came out and said that. I mean, I would have liked to be a little surprised, you know what I mean? That's the one thing. But okay, Rick has a brother in the TV franchise. They just confirmed that, just like that. So, what? Like, I mean, okay, you're gonna have to do something with that, you know what I mean? That, and then also, it also confirms one thing. She could have said, I had a friend that has a brother here in Spain. She says, I have a friend. Have rather than had. So that also confirms one thing, which does piss me off. She lied to Daryl. That's also a confirmation now. She lied to Daryl. She knows Rick's alive. She would have to, because why would you word it in that manner? You know what I mean? So, okay, genuinely, what the hell, Carol? Second off, what the hell, Melissa? I wanted to be surprised by that, but, you know, okay. I know a lot of people are going to freak out over this one. This is crazy, man. I mean, Rick's got a brother active out there like that. Shit, I mean, that's nuts. They're definitely going to do something with this. They're definitely going to be adapting The Walking Dead Alien now, which is, again, just what the hell? I mean, that's mind-blowing right there, let alone. For those who are not aware, The Walking Dead released a story back in... It's been a number of years now. Honestly, can't even remember when this came out for damn. I mean, honestly. Yeah, anyway. They released a comic book. It was like a solo spin-off thing. It was very just to the point, and there wasn't anything else to follow up with it. But it followed Jeffrey Grimes, Rick Grimes' brother, in the comic books. Now, in the comic books, Rick did talk about having a brother. I remember that. But in the TV show, we never saw anything of that. Like, he never talked about it in The Ones Who Live, and he was talking with Okafor about his family. I guess maybe he just didn't think of bringing up his brother. I guess that could be something. To be honest, y'all, if I'm being real, I think this is Gimple just trying to pull something out. You know what I mean? I think that's all this is. I think this is just him being like, well, maybe, you know what? Let's do that. You know what I mean? It'll get people excited, you know? That's what I think he's doing. But they are adapting it. Melissa's confirming it now. So it looks like they are adapting The Walking Dead Alien. So I bet this is going to go up in value, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I actually have it, you know? But yeah, again, read this if you want to know more information. I'm not going to go over it here because, you know, we'd be here all day. But that is basically what's going on, is they're adapting this. They're adapting Rick's brother in Spain. I didn't think they'd do it. I did not think they'd do it. Honestly, that is pretty surprising. Again, I wish the show would have confirmed that rather than Melissa, you know what I mean? Like, if something's not explained in enough detail to where somebody has to explain it after the effect of the show, then I think that's a problem. It should be clear enough on the show, you know what I'm saying? Unless like a big moment or something like that. But she should have just said, I have a friend named Rick that has a brother in Spain, you know what I mean? Then we would have all said, what the fuck, you know? But the moment doesn't have as much impact because she had to confirm it later on, you know what I'm saying? So I think they could have worded it a little bit better. I mean, why can't you just say his damn name, you know? Say Rick, you know what I mean? It's like they're allergic to that name. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, point being, Rick has a brother, and that's for both franchises now. What the hell? So I mean, are we going to see him in this show? Is that what this is, you know, building up to? Are we going to see him in a few episodes for all we know? I don't know. I mean, it's insane. It's an insane development. I'll tell you that right now. It's definitely not something I expected to hear, and it's definitely not something I expected to that just get confirmed from Melissa McBride. So I'm kind of in a state of shock about it. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not really sure how to respond to it aside from just, I mean, we'll see how they do it. We'll see how they execute it. And in terms of Rick and what is this going to do to Rick's character, I mean, I don't know. Because thing is, you know, Andrew Lincoln, I know, has mentioned now that he's in talks about returning to the show. And if it's anything to do with this, then that would make, you know, somewhat sense. But I don't want this to take away from his reunion with Daryl. So that's kind of the one thing. Like, I don't want Rick to see his brother and then ignore Daryl. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing I don't want to see. So I hope they do it in a way where it, you know, they can include his brother, but it's not going to take away from the Daryl brother, you know, stuff going on. Because one of my all-time favorite scenes in the Walking Dead franchise is Rick looking at Daryl saying, "You're my brother." You know what I mean? Because he had no other brother than Daryl. You know what I mean? So, and that's how I always looked at it, you know what I mean? But I guess maybe that's not how the showrunners are looking, you know, at it now. That's not how Gimple's looking at it anymore. I don't know. But either way, they've definitely changed it in some kind of way because Rick has a brother now, apparently, according to Melissa McBride, and everybody's freaking out about it. I'm just here for it. I'm going to kind of see how they have it play out. To be honest, I don't need this plot. I don't need it. But they're doing it, so I'm going to be open about it and see how they do it, how they execute it. I'm definitely curious about it. But again, like, it's one of those ones where it could kind of go either way for me. You know what I mean? It could either be really good or it could be really desperate and really bad. You know what I mean? It's kind of a up in the air. We'll see how it kind of plays out type of situation. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in reading The Walking Dead Alien, you may want to do that. You know what I mean? I might do a review for this now. You know what I mean? If this is something we're covering, I think a lot of people would probably like to see me kind of go through this and review the story, because I never reviewed it because it was just such a small side thing. You know what I mean? You know, even like, you know, Negan Lives that came out like a few years back. Like, I thought that, you know, had more value. This, I honestly didn't think they would go anywhere with this on the TV show. But again, like, they're getting desperate, right? The ratings are going down. They're trying to think of anything they can to spice it up, you know what I mean? So this is what they're doing. So it makes sense. But we'll see. We'll see how they execute it. So Rick Grimes' brother, y'all. I don't even fucking know what's going on anymore. But yeah, Rick Grimes' brother in Spain. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are you willing to give it a shot? I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm willing to see what they do with it. But I did not think we would go there. I'll tell you that. So if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies need a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.